Tomato is a major ingredient to many Zambian dishes. Well, today, for that reason, I am deep in Southern Province in a place we're going to mention very soon to talk about tomato production, a very crucial ingredient to a lot of dishes. Now, that means something. That means there's business for this crop, but it does not come without its challenges. But in this video, we're going to look at how to come up with a very good tomato crop, and I'm talking about quality. So stay tuned and learn more. So thank you so much for receiving me here at your wonderful farm. Uh, Please, just on the onset, I just want you to introduce yourself and pretty much tell us where we are here. Yes, please.
Thank you very much. I welcome you to my farm. My name is Hasimuna K. I stay in Chingube village under Pemba District on Mamba Road.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Your surrounding is beautiful. I can imagine waking up here, just seeing mountains and the vegetation. So what an awesome location you have here.
Our culture here, as you have seen, the mountains and the lowlands, yes. Our culture here is farming.
Oh, farming.
Yeah, mostly because of these mountains, where there are lowlands, that's where we do our gardens. That's why you've seen the vegetation around.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I see that. Okay, so just to get in the mix of things here, the main reason why we came here is just to have a look at your life and tomato production. Please just paint a good picture for us. It could have been other ventures, but why tomato?
That's a nice question.
Yes, yes, yes.
I can say tomato is my life.
Oh.
Among all the horticultural crops, I've picked tomato to be my major crop. Why? Because it's a crop which I can grow throughout the year. It's a crop which I can be harvesting from day one of the year up to the last day of the year. Oh, I just staggered planting it because unlike the cabbages, I do cabbages, maize, onions, but tomato is my life because that's where I derive a lot of income from it.
Oh, really?
Reason being, you can be picking tomatoes every week throughout the day.
And you're pretty much having an income every week?
Every week, an income of which I can be even able to pay you.
Wonderful. Now, when it comes to that, that is an exciting news. So, just by that, I can tell that you're finding tomato as a very lucrative business, tomato production.
Yes, yes. Because tomatoes, I can do whatever I want through tomato growing. I'm able to take my kids to school. Like in 2021, I took 3 of my kids to the college, all of them at one time up to 2023.
Just by from the income of
just tomatoes and cabbage.
Oh.
Whereas their school, I plant another crop here. When they come after a semester, they find money ready, then I pay. Oh, I managed without even having difficulties.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Wow. That's very good. And I'm sure somebody out there is listening and now they want to understand how to go about growing this crop that can give you income, as you have put it. Please just let us now even get more practical. Let us look at the varieties. I understand there are different varieties. You know, you have the indeterminants and you have the determinants. So I just want you to paint a picture. Which variety in those categories have you seen to be more of to be bringing more income to you. Just that picture, I'm sure we can start there.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I for one have just resolved to grow the indeterminate.
The hybrids.
The hybrids. Because they are the ones whereby if I plant, I can be able to pick for 5-6 months. Picking.
You are just picking?
Every week. Unlike the determinants, because they're hybrids, but they don't take long.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. So from the same indeterminants, there are many. But I, for one, have settled for Trinity.
Trinity, eh?
Yes, from Steakers. I've tried different varieties of tomatoes.
But this one's particularly...
I settled for this one. I planted alongside with those other varieties whereby the suppliers, they promote it.
Yeah.
After seeing how I manage Trinity, they promote theirs. As a farmer, I pick it, I try it alongside the devil I know. But still Trinity will stand out.
Oh, wow.
So I've settled for Trinity.
Yeah.
I can plant just 2 times in a, then I'm assured of picking throughout the day. Just 2 plantings.
Oh, okay, just 2 plantings.
Yes, because it will take me for 4, 5, 6 months. I'm picking. I put another batch. Again, I pick it from there.
Oh, wow. That now brings me to the question of seedlings. Do you do your own seedlings or you buy seedlings? And just paint a picture for us there. What would be the advantages based on your experience of buying or of doing the seedlings for yourself? Just a clear picture in that regard.
Okay. When I started, I used to go to Chisamba and buy from Sunshine.
Sunshine seedling.
Yes. I went there maybe for 3 times. Then I resolved to say, I can also do this. I just looked for seed. Then I started planting on my own. This time around, if you go up there, I've built my own greenhouse, raising the nursery on for me and for my fellow farmers who wants to buy.
Oh, so you actually raise for yourself, but also it's another business where you can sell to other
farmers. Yes.
Yes,
but I particularly built that greenhouse for myself.
Oh, okay.
For my seedlings only. But for those who want to buy, my fellow farmers, upon seeing that no, seedlings raised from the greenhouse, they're super.
Oh.
So they've started buying as well.
Oh, I see. I see. Yes. Because there are certain farmers that would just do a bed just on the ground and get the seedlings from there. But is that a recipe for a disaster in terms of a poor seedling?
Once you do that, immediately I see that, I know that this farmer has already failed. Because the nursery from the beds and from the trays managed well under the greenhouse. The ones from the trays are far much better. Because the nursery from the bed, you find that when you remove it from the bed, it will get sick maybe for 2 to 3 weeks. Because it was used to be growing from there.
I see.
Yeah, but the one from the trays, it is confounded in one hole.
Yes.
So it is growing, I can say, under oxygen. From there, it is growing. Whatever water has been given to it or food, it will just be concentrated on that. But immediately you remove it from there, then you plant it. It will be very happy to say, the roots are going this side. It grows within 3 days. It will look to be a week old.
Oh, wonderful. Having talked about a proper seedling and the necessity of a well-raised seedling, it starts from the variety, and then we come to, of course, the actual raising of the seedling.
Yes.
But now, coming to the transplant or transplanting phase.
Yes.
Just describe to us what you do here at the farm in terms of spacing. We are looking at inter-row spacing. We are looking at in-row spacing. What is the recommended planting spacing for this particular variety or tomato based on your experience here?
Okay, thank you very much. To my side, the spacing when I'm transplanting, between rows, I've resolved for 1.2 meters.
1.2.
1 point, which is 120 centimeters. Then between plants,
yes, yes, yes.
30 centimeters.
30 centimeters.
Yes.
And that tends to yield some good
It will
results.
yield. Previously, I used to do it under a meter.
Oh, under a meter.
Under a meter between rows, then 30 centimeters still. But I found it to be challenging because this tomato variety, like you have seen it,
yes,
it grows very tall. So if it's 1 meter, then you will not be able to pass properly. So I resolved for 1.2 meters so that it gives me enough space between rows. So that even if it goes 2.5 meters, I'll be able to spray nicely.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But in terms of production, in terms of fruits, was there a difference really when you had changed your spacing?
Yes. Because it a lot of air goes in.
And sunlight?
And sunlight. Then the fruits will be very big and there will be many.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but if it's under 1 meter, it will be clouded and there will be a lot of shade. Sunshine will not be enough.
Now that the transplanting has taken place, we have looked at the spacing. The next thing that we want to look at now is the feeding. I understand tomato is a very heavy feeder, and that is why some farmers would opt not to plant it, because the cost of feed is going up, and if they are not sure about those dynamics, they will just say, or others would just use the, how they mix the D and urea at some point, but then the yield will not be, the plant will not give fruits to its optimal level as you wanted to do so. And that is why this question now, Sai, is very important, even as I ask this, because I know of your success stories. I visited this farm. This is my second time, and that is why we are here today. And I'm believing that somebody out there will learn. Just give us a picture. How many days do you wait after transplanting for you to put in your first fertilizer? And what kind of fertilizer is that?
Okay, after transplanting, it depends on how busy I am. Most of the time, I transplant today, then after a day, I can put basil dressing. If I've got enough time, I can still be transplanting, then I'm applying basil dressing at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's basil dressing. Normally, for basil, sometimes I use MAP.
Oh, MAP.
Yes, MAP. And sometimes I use just this general D compound.
Oh, general D compound.
Yes, I use it for basil. I use it. Then from there, when the plants are 2 weeks old, I start applying top dressing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So just to get this clear, you mentioned that depending how busy you are, it can actually be the same day that you would apply the fet?
Yes.
Okay. How, tell us the quantity per plant that you use, and then the distance from the plant itself. As I understand, fertilizer has a tendency to burn.
Yes.
Yeah. So just paint that picture for us.
You can use that lid, a Fanta lid, that bottle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, or a 5 ml cup.
Oh, okay. So it by and large brings the fet to around 5 grams per plant?
Yes. So you apply the plant at least like some 5, 6 away from the plant. You don't put it near because it will burn it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that is a very critical stage now, because now the plant has just been moved from the nursery, and now it is at the main field.
Yes.
And the first thing that I noticed by when you mentioned your basil fet, you talked about the traditional D, and also MAP.
Yes.
The one underlying factor on the nutritional value for this is phosphorus. It's pretty much high in phosphorus.
Yes.
And so then it makes sense that right at that beginning, you'd want to feed your plant with a good amount of phosphorus, so that the root system can get established and the plant by and large will get established. Wow, I got that part.
Yes. Yeah, it was MAP has got a bit of nitrogen
as well.
Because in a crop, nitrogen is needed.
Oh yeah.
Nitrogen is needed all the time. But you must look at the levels which you need.
Oh yeah.
Because I can use this General D. Because what I want most from that General D compound is high phosphorus. Because there's a bit of nitrogen, 10%, and there's a bit of potassium, 10%. Then the highest percentage is phosphorus, which I need.
Especially at that critical early stage.
Yes.
The stage of establishment.
Yes.
Now, once we are now apply, now fertilizers come in different forms. You have got these granules, and then you have got what people would term as complicated ones, the ones the solubles, you know.
Yes.
So for the basil, are you going in with a soluble or it's a granule?
No, I use granule. Then for spraying, I use the soluble ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So after the basil fertilization, how long do you wait up until you apply the top
dressing? 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For the hybrids,
yeah.
Tomato crop, it's just every after 2 weeks I have to apply. Looking at the crop, how the crop is faring. If I see it not to be performing very well, I reduce it to 10 days.
Oh, really?
Every after 10 days, I apply top dressing. 10 days, apply top dressing. And the top dressings which I use, I normally use a top 32.
Top 32.
Yes, which has got high potassium. Because tomato crop needs a lot of potassium for fruiting and flowers.
Oh, so the next thing we're looking at now is the fruiting stage now.
Yes.
And that will be around what, week 6, 7, 8, somewhere there?
Just 2 weeks after transplanting, then I start applying top dressing.
Okay.
From there, I'll be applying up to until when I see that this crop doesn't have life anymore.
I understand with hybrids, 3 weeks after you have done your transplanting, you by and large start seeing some flowers here.
Yes, yes. Me, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Then you start seeing
I start seeing the flower buds, then I start applying top dressing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that has worked for you?
That's what is working for me.
Oh, wow.
That's what is working for me. I apply every after 2 weeks. 3 applications. The 4th one, it will start ripening. Because these hybrids, they start ripening exactly after 2 months from transplanting.
Okay.
You'll see the seminate, the fruits. A week, 2 months and 2 weeks, I'm on the market.
Oh, I see that.
Yes.
So while we are going in with the potassium, are we applying any other, like the calcium?
Yeah.
Magnesium?
Yes. The crop needs magnesium. It needs boron. It needs calcium for fruit quality.
Oh, fruit quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at
what stage are we introducing those?
After immediately I plant it. I use the foliar ones now, spraying it.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I use the foliar ones to be spraying calcium. Yes. I said I use top 32.
Yes.
For top dressing.
Yes.
I use tomato top because the nutrients are different. In top 32, there is just potassium and nitrogen.
Yes.
In tomato top, you find 3 components there. I use also, I do my own concoctions at times.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I get MAP, which is high phosphorus.
Yes.
I get top 32, which has got potassium and nitrogen. I mix it. I apply.
Okay.
I get D compound, which has got phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium. Then I get MOP, which just has got potassium. I mix it. I apply.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. I see that. I'm learning, and you came to this conclusion after trying out different.
Yes. I don't just
what has been advised, and also doing what you're doing and making comparisons, and you arrived at this particular.
Yes, because I've seen that. I don't just follow what other people tell me. I must make my own findings.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. We talked about calcium. Calcium is very crucial, especially when the crop is also fruiting.
Yes.
Because there's that disease. I mean, there's that deficiency called blossom end
End rot, yes,
where
yes,
you
yes.
have the base.
Yes, I know it. So
And
that's the more reason I start spraying before it even comes on board.
clever.
I start spraying it so that I don't experience it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to wait up until I
you
see. No, 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 no. Because I know it will come if I don't.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I also use sometimes can.
Oh yes. Oh, calcium ammonium nitrate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So but I reduce much on levels of nitrogen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, levels of nitrogen must be low.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I work on that. Yeah.
I understand harvesting at this point, since you mentioned you'll be harvesting and at the same time applying FET. How do you know that the fruit is now ready for harvest? To pick from a cluster that has different fruits and at different phase, rather, you will find others are a little bit red, or maybe they're going towards that, others are green. What do you harvest? What are you looking out for when the bucket is in the field and you have to put the fruit in there?
Okay, thank you. My customers, they differ.
Okay.
Others, they want red tomatoes.
Red, okay.
Red. Others, they want semi-red.
Okay. So those ones that want red, obviously, it's a quantity they just want to send out there and it goes to get used.
Yes, yes, yes. Others, they want semi-red because I've got customers from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So they can't get tomatoes which are red because they are still traveling 2-3 days to reach their final destination. So those ones, when picking, I pick the red ones and the semi-red, but I do separate them. Those ones, the semi-red, I give to those who are going maybe to Livingstone because they still have got 3-4 days to reach their final destination. There are others who are just sitting nearby. So I give a customer whatever he or she wants. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. And also, just to come back on the essence of calcium, I understand that calcium, in as much as you would not have issues with blossom end rot. And then the other important thing is the shelf life.
Yes.
Yeah, it tends to elongate
the shelf life. Yes.
And that is why now I'm understanding why you're applying it, especially at that stage. Wow.
Yeah, because when you are in tomato business, you must work on quality and quantity. So for quality purposes, calcium is a contributor as well. Yes, because my tomatoes, they can stay for 1 month.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And that
they can just be going red, just like that. Not rotting. No, I don't want. Because if my tomatoes start rotting, then I'm losing business.
Oh, yes.
There's no customer who can come and buy tomatoes while he's still traveling 3-4 days down the line. Tomatoes start rotting. I don't want that. Oh, then I'm killing myself.
Yes, yes.
I want whereby I sell something to my customer. He or she will also be able to say where she is going because of the quality.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Calcium does a good job.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. And that is why you keep on having repeat business.
Yes, yes, yes,
oh,
yes, yes, yes.
Wonderful. I see that. There's also one thing that, talking about tomato, we can't miss, and that is insect pest management. And we are looking at the notorious one called Tuta absoluta. This one has taken farmers out of the market, especially those that have not really taken time to understand how it behaves once it gets in the field. Or just give us a picture. Do you go the preventive way or do you go the curative way? And how have you been able to manage this? I know it's a loaded question,
Yes,
But
yes,
just
yes.
please, just take your time and just give us a picture, because that is tomato production, right? Right there, especially in the hot season. The tutor can be a nuisance. I've seen field get wiped out.
Yes.
But how have you been floating? That's my question today.
Um,
Mm.
Pest management
Mhm.
is cardinal in tomato production.
Mm. Mm.
If you are not able to manage the pests,
Mhm.
then stop dreaming of growing tomatoes.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
What I do immediately I transplant,
Mhm.
I start spraying.
Oh,
Just after I've finished transplanting, I spray so that it will not be eaten by cutworms, the grasshoppers, and the like.
oh, so you do a soil treatment?
Yes, and then from there, the one you've mentioned, the tutor, that's a nuisance one. If you are not careful, you cannot manage to pick not even a single tomato float from tutor.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Ooh, ooh.
You can plant a big field, but you find that all the tomatoes are affected with tutor. You can't even manage to sell.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so what I do is I buy different chemicals which deal with tutor. There are a lot.
So you actually alternate actives, eh?
Yes.
To avoid what people call resistance.
Yes.
Oh.
So I do alternate. Before they start even coming in, I make sure that I spray those ones which are not very strong for protective.
Yeah.
Then when it comes, I use those ones which are very powerful now to attack it.
Oh really?
Yes, but I've resolved to myself to say, no, tutor, I don't want it in my tomato field.
And you have been able to deal with it.
I've been able to deal with it, even if my neighbors, they are suffering with it. May I make sure that it doesn't come.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Because that's the center of tomato production, right?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If you are not able to manage tutor, then forget about tomatoes.
And that is why maybe tomato is a little bit on a higher cost in terms of production, but I think the results right here
Yeah.
very sweet at the end of it. So tomato, you're telling me tomato doesn't want a stiff-handed farmer, eh? In terms of spending.
Yes.
Because just from the fertilizer itself, you're saying 2 weeks, you're buying 2 weeks, you're buying.
Yes.
But then it kind of makes sense as well, because you'll be buying the fet while you've started harvesting at some point, so
Yes.
it tends to buy the fet for itself.
Yes.
Yeah, but also the treatment, I mean, against pests and all that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because tomato is highly affected with the fungal diseases.
Okay.
Those are the major diseases with tomatoes, and for the pests, the most stubborn one is tutor.
Tutor.
Yes. These leaf miners are, it's a leaf miner, tutor.
Yes.
Yeah, but there are some white flies. Those are not, but tutor is more dangerous.
So you're looking at white flies and aphids and stuff like that.
Yes, bowworms.
Those are well, you can manage
at
those.
least, but tutor is
very notorious.
Very notorious. So
okay.
I know if I plant like 10 to 15,000 plants of a hybrid tomato, I will spend not less than 60,000.
Oh, really?
Yes. On pesticides and the fungicides and the fertilizers. Like I've already said, that I apply every after 2 weeks. Because I don't look at what I'm spending. I look at what I'll get. If I've got a 5,000, it's better I release it so that it goes and brings a 30,000 there.
Oh, yes.
If I hold on to it,
it will not multiply.
It will not multiply.
In fact, it will be depreciating because things are getting expensive.
Yes, I make sure that whatever amount I put in my tomato crop, I'll get that amount maybe like 20, 30 times.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see your passion in this.
Yes.
And I can feel it, and I'm sure they can also feel it. So the other thing we mentioned, of course, is is the diseases.
Yes.
We looked at, you mentioned that diseases are also something that tomatoes are easily prone to.
Yes, yes.
We are looking at the common ones like the early blight, frog eye, rust, powdery mildew,
yes, yes,
diseases like that.
Yes.
And also fusarium wilt, which can be very dangerous,
Yes.
bacterial wilt and stuff like that.
Yes.
So give us a picture. Which one have you really battled with here? The one that you would say, I don't, just like you have tutor, the one you say, this disease, I don't want it in my field.
Like the fusarium wilt. It almost hammered me last year down there. So I struggled to look for a best chemical to manage it. You find that the plant is green today. Tomorrow, the whole of it, you find it has wilted. So I was wondering, is it a bacteria or what? So I tried, I visited AgriFocus. I bought some chemicals there. Then I started drenching. That's how I managed it. Oh, really? That one is dangerous.
Yes.
The field can go within a week, no matter how big, the whole field can be dry.
Because by the time, and the most saddening part about that is you are trying to figure out what is happening in your field, and days are going.
Yes, yes, and you are still looking for a chemical which can treat that.
It can treat that. So now you are now trying to establish whether you have got termites underneath there that are causing the wilt.
Yes.
And then as you are going, and if you're not clever enough to dig, you bring a tomato, something that will handle termites, and yet that is not a major
yes,
goal.
yes,
And you lose your crop like that.
Yes.
Oh dear, that one I can understand.
Yes.
Okay. So how is your spray program like in that regard?
In that regard, I spray if there is a new disease. Yeah. I spray maybe every after 3 days. Okay. Up until I combat that disease. If these just normal ones, it's a weekly program. It's a weekly program. I spray every week.
Now you use with early blight, late blight. These ones you
those they are not a problem.
The rust.
Yeah, no, they are not a very big problem. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I understand that.
Yes.
And do you go the preventive way or you go the curative way with these simple ones, the common ones?
Yeah, but the issue nowadays, these chemical suppliers, most of them, they supply chemicals which are both curative and protective.
Yes.
So, but there are those ones which are just, protective one.
Yes.
But I, for one, I just go for a chemical which has got both.
Oh, yeah.
Because I cannot be able to buy a preventive one. Yes. Then when a disease comes, I go and buy a curative. No, I just buy someone which has got both.
Okay.
If there is no disease, it will be working as a protective, preventive one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, then when the disease comes on board, then it will cure.
Oh,
the same.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because we have got common actives like the mancozeb.
Yes.
And carbendazim.
Yes.
A combination of that.
Yes. You have mancozeb just like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that one I understand.
Yes.
Wow, having discussed the fundamentals of tomato production, how do you then know when the crop is about to expire in the field? That time when you're about to say goodbye to this particular variety that has been bringing in money.
Okay.
What are the indicators?
Yeah. You find that the number of boxes which you've been picking, it is suddenly start reducing it. No matter how you feed it, no matter how you give it water, it will start reducing the numbers. Then just know that this crop is almost expiring. Because some farmers, you find that he has seen that my crop is old, but just because he's still picking some few boxes, he keeps on feeding it. You find that now you'll be spending more, but the turnover will start coming down.
I see. So what do you do at that point? You withdraw?
Yeah, I stop feeding it. I stop irrigating. Then
Let me save my money.
Yes, I save money. If there are no diseases,
Yeah.
if there are no pests,
yeah.
The first thing I stop doing is feeding it.
Mm.
I stop feeding it, but what I'll be giving it, I'll be spraying it, so that I'll be picking those few ones. Because already, if I stop feeding it, then I've cut the cost.
Oh yes, yes.
I'll just be spending on water and the chemicals. But what I'll be spending from what I'll be picking, it will compensate, no problem. By the time I say, no, I should stop here, then I'm ready to even chop it out.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because like last year, when we started, we were picking like 500 to 600 boxes in a week.
In a week?
From 15,000 plants.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
From 15,000 plants, we are able to pick 500 to 600 boxes every week for 3 months.
Wow. That's money right there.
Yeah, we are selling that tomatoes at 220, 230.
Wow.
220, 230.
Wow.
From one picking, 500 this week. Times that flies. Yes. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, then I'll be picking every week, 4 times in a month. That number. Even if I spent 100,000, no, it will just be 2 time sales, then to be done.
I understand how tomato has been a darling for you.
Yes.
And yeah, again, I'm emphasizing this, how passionate you are.
Yes.
It looks like this one has kept you real good. But then I want to understand the fluctuation of the market. Do you get to experience that? Where is your market? Let us just give us a picture of that.
My market is right here at the farm.
So you have people coming?
Yes, people from Zimbabwe, they come.
Oh,
from Livingstone,
Zimbabwe.
they come. They know what they want, they'll find it here in quantities and good quality. So
you know transportation costs to the market?
I do for those small customers of mine who buy 5, 6, 10. Yes. Wow, I put in my vehicle, then I take for those. But those ones who are buying 200, 100, 300 boxes, they come right at the farm. Wow. Wow. They come. Oh, then I just give them transport to the road so that they find their own ways there. Yes. So market-wise, I've got no problem because I've created for myself a very, very big family. Okay. Yes, for those who want my produces, cabbage, onion, and tomatoes. They come.
Yours is just producing.
Yes, and they know that at whatever time they want it, they'll find it. So they are always there for me, and I'm always there for them. Wow. Yes.
Wow. Talk about customer service.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And price-wise, a farmer shouldn't worry about the price. Okay. Me, a price is not a problem.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's not a problem. Me, I just accept whatever price is on the market, period. What I just do as a farmer is to just produce throughout the year, so that whatever price will come on board, it will find me. It will find me. I'm not a type of farmer who just eye for the better price. Who's going to be selling that low price? No, I should be selling that low price as well.
Yes.
But being a farmer who is consistent, the lower price, I don't normally say. Because even my customers, they respect me to say that whatever they want at any time, they find it with me. So they respect me. They buy at whatever price we agree with them. They buy. Even if others are selling at 50 kwacha, me, I don't. I will be selling maybe at 150. Same tomatoes. But the quality matters. And the consistency. Yeah, there are customers who can run away from me when they see that, no, the price is reduced. Mine is still up. They run away. But in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks, they find that those farmers where they went to buy, they are not there on the market.
Oh,
they come back again.
So and the price would be nice at that time.
Yeah, so they say, no, we don't have to run away, no matter.
Let's stick to
him because he's always there for us.
Sir, thank you so much for again sharing your experience, and I'm using this term experience because it takes a lot to get to where you are, and just establishing a market like that, but also not just establishing a market, because a market evidently has to do with how you have been consistent in terms of supplying tomatoes, and which is not an easy thing, but you make it so easy. You make it sound like it's very easy, but that is because of the experience you have gathered over the years. And so thank you so much for just pouring this insight on tomato production. This is not the last we are coming here, but of course we are going to be, this is our home now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes,
thank you for visiting me.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. You.